Welcome back, friends. This is Solomon Jagwe. So today, I had to say something about this, guys. And the question is, will AI eventually replace us as artists, especially concept art, right? If you look at this gallery right now, you would say that these are brilliant artists that created this work, right? I mean, the quality is amazing. The detail, the lighting, the color choices, things that an artist would actually do when they're creating concept art. And there are variations of them, right? From things that look like movie posters, like nature pieces like that, like science fiction, like incredible pieces of art. I mean, this is amazing. From abstract to realistic, hand drawn styles, right? But this is all generated by AI, artificial intelligence. And today I'm looking at MidJourney.com. This is a platform that is based on Discord, and you can see these images. I mean, some of them are just simply amazing. Not a single artist picked their brush or Wacom tablet or, Apple Pencil to create it. This was all created by artificial intelligence and all from prompts. So, for example, this one right here. Someone said stray video game, robots and children 8K detailed. And this is what they got. It's amazing. And even the composition, the fact that it actually shows a depth of field. Like, these are decisions that you as a photographer are actually thinking, okay, let me create a composition piece. The things that you learn in art school, where you have a center of focus, and then something out here is out of focus. But the storytelling aspect of it is what's amazing to me. The fashion design alone, right? Well, there's some things that you can tell. Like, for example, the hand is missing because it's going through and using a database of different kinds of images to compile this. But in some cases, the creativity is just completely mind blowing. Just mind blowing. I gotta say, as an artist, so if you put me next to this, like for example, if you prompted me, like create a highly detailed 3D fractal, right? Guys, you as artists, tell me, would this be the first thing that comes to mind? It seems like the AI just takes like this access to a database and access to GPU processing and goes into overdrive. I mean, there are some things that you can tell, like the eyes, but if you're talking about concept art by nature is supposed to be a concept of something. It doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to be perfect, but to give you an idea. And I think to me, this is what's amazing because, for example, this character right here, you can see that the lips of the face are also like right there, So, and also like the collar is in, like it's a combination. What they did was a female Indiana Jones portrait, photorealism, cinematic, realistic 8K. Those are the prompts. But there are some issues where you can see that the AI took liberty and you end up with some abstract art. So, for example, the shoulder here, you can see the shoulder being added there. So the AI, you just taking the prompt, but it doesn't. Don't even give it the angle. You can give it a camera angle if you choose, but it's just going through and creating something totally amazing. I've been going through this and I am simply blown away at the start because you can also feed it your own art and then it creates a derivation of that, right? So if you're a concept artist, so yes, there will be a time when people will definitely rely on this 100%, but you as an artist, I'm just thinking, me as an artist, how would I even harness this? Because if it gives us the option, which it does, of being able to take our own artwork and get another version of it and then upscale it, get variations of it, I think that's one way for us as artists to use artificial intelligence. Because then if you're trying to like brainstorm ideas, then it gives you like a faster it's something like this. Artificial intelligence created that. You know? I mean, like, seriously, look at that. It's like Doctor Strange kind of land. And the prompt is sorcerer power, electric arc fluctuating in something, but it's supposed to be fluctuating reality, hyper realistic. So this is a key word right here. As long as you do hyper realistic and highly detailed, and especially the Octane render. Apparently, I'm a big fan of the Octane render, and it produces very like beautiful renders. And so they've taken that, and the AI is able to produce that. So you keep saying that same word right here. So by the way, if you want to become part of this, if you want to try this, you just gotta go to midjourney.com and then sign up on their website and just go there real quick. And I'm already a member. So you need to go into Discord, right? So here is something that I created, some pieces that I came up with. One thing that I noticed about this AI is that it actually doesn't know what chimpanzees and apes kind of look like. It has like a humanoid version of it. Because this is I said chimpanzee warrior in full armor holding lightsaber and holding a sniper rifle. And this is what it gave me. I, as an artist, when I draw a chimpanzee, there are very specific features that I look for. So I don't know if in the database it just doesn't have that. I don't know. Maybe it will get better as more and more images are fed to it. But this is what blew me away. I told it I want a Maasai stormtrooper in kente clothing, lightsaber, hyperistic, super detailed. And that's what it was able to give me. And not only that, it created variations of the same one, right? That's amazing. And then I was able to upscale it. So if I go to one of these, you can see that. Kente clothing, a helmet of a stormtrooper, and then it creates like almost like a Darth Vader kind of look. This is amazing, guys. It's just mind-blowing. It created a variation of that. And then it created a lightsaber that I asked it to do. That's like an Afro lightsaber. Created that variation. And then created that one too. And that, and that, and that. And it's like on and on and on and on. And then these are my favorites. So I was able to go in and say, I want a meta-human that looks like that with some Afrocentric clothing. Man, so this is where the AI kind of got me. I'm like, all right, I give it to you, AI. You really created something incredible. Because as a concept artist, actually, this could be a starting point for me. Because I know there's some things that I'm missing here that I can easily go in and add and update. But it also told me something that whenever I create concept art going forward, I'm going to have to record my processes so that people don't think that I actually used artificial intelligence. And when I do use artificial intelligence, I want to be able to indicate that this is my art piece. And then I use artificial intelligence to create variations of it. I think that's going to be necessary so that people don't pay you lots of money thinking that you went and really drew all this. Nah, this is going to be, there has to be a disclaimer of some kind, especially as a business person. You want to know that someone actually used AI or not. But how are you going to know? What if someone doesn't tell you? Although there's a very distinct quality to MidJourney that is, you can tell in most drawings. This is beautiful. I'm telling you guys, this blew my mind. The variations, the different attributes. And then I told it to create a kangaroo stormtrooper with a lightsaber. And it tried. And that's what it came up with. Right? I asked it to create a steampunk squid. And that's what it came up with. That's amazing. So cool. And then I asked it to create a praying mantis warrior riding a mechanized beetle. And that's what it made. As a concept artist, I am truly honored and I bow my art hat to AI because this is impressive. I am truly impressed. And I kept going. I wanted to see how far it could actually push this. And it did an awesome job. So guys, let's go back. Question again. If we go to community feed over here, and we look at some of these art pieces. If you didn't know about MidJourney, you would have thought that an artist had actually created these pieces. And without, because now these are becoming like prevalent everywhere you turn, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and Twitter, people are using MidJourney and other like DALI to create concept pieces and art pieces. So, question is, we know when we're talking about NFTs, it was supposed to be like a proof of the originality of a piece of art, that you could claim that you own that. Where does this fall now? Does the AI own the NFT of all this because it created it? It's a relevant question, because the AI is taking different resources, but some of these are so beautiful. Like this one right here. Oh my gosh. I love sci-fi, and when I see this, it's incredible. I'm just blown away. I could stare at it, and this is very addictive, guys. So if you when you join MidJourney, they give you like a trial version where you're able to create images by hand, or rather automatically using AI, and then it runs out at some point. I think that's the whole idea, is they've monetized this and they're gonna be cashing in. But this catches you, because when you start creating things like this with simple like prompts by baroque violent statue, and then with global illumination, physically based rendering, photoreal, small details, intricate, and then you get that. Yeah, I know they're gonna make their money for sure, because if you're not an artist, I see the value of this, because you're able to come in real quick. If you have an idea, if you're writing a graphic novel and you just want to flesh things out real quick, or a book cover of some kind, I think we're gonna see more book covers that are using MidJourney to be able to create a concept, like almost custom concept art. But guys, when you get a chance, give it a try. It's free to try. You don't have to pay until you're ready. And even after you pay, if you don't want your images to be public, because these prompts, you may come up with a prompt that creates a very specific style, right? And you want it to be private to you, you can pay, I think it's $30 a month. They will remove your images from the public domain, including the prompts, so that you have a press. And that's where I think the money maker is, because people are going to want to come up with a style of their art, and they don't want to give away the prompts that created that. Now, I wonder if you'll be able to copyright a prompt, right? Because unless if you hide it, you have to pay like a lot of money just to hide it. And I'll just continue going through, I love the quality of the work, and some of these are really, really amazing. Like when you do that, it's like incredible, especially when they're appraised. Look at this one. I could stay here all day just staring at these images. Like, what is this? Vest, Klein, Blue Knight, and Lightning, Medieval Armor. Oh. Now, you can see what these prompts are doing. It's tapping into the database that the AI has access to, and you're able to define. It's almost like think of like a lineup when there's like a crime scene, right? And someone has committed a crime, and they bring in a sketch artist, and then you start feeding the sketch artist information. Like he had different eyebrows. He has, oh my gosh, look at that. Right? So an artist like this, I think when you get to this point where you're creating something as really cool like this, I think this is when you're prompted to pay. Because this prompt, someone is going to be able to copy that prompt, right? Copy, and then use it and be able to generate the same image, although it won't be the same because the AI is always trying to get something different. But you can see the different styles that this person has been able to generate. And these, not that one. Let's go back a little bit. I love that one. Okay, here we go. And look at that. Look at the derivations that he's been able to do with different prompts. Same prompt, maybe just a little bit of changes, and then you ask the AI to be able to do like that. That's so cool. So cool. And then this one, Colombo in the diner painting. You remember that famous diner painting? Someone created that. Now that prompt it's just invaluable, because now you can get the same style and apply it to yourself. So you can just do a derivation of that. Okay. You get the idea, guys. So my question again is that is AI going to replace us as artists? I think what do you guys think? I have some thoughts, but what do you guys think? For me as an artist, I think this is an opportunity for us to, as always, I always tell you guys that we have to take advantage of the technology when it comes here and when it shows up. You can't shy away from it. There's no putting this genie back in the box. It is here. There's no way you're going to run away from it. As an artist, you have to think of how you're going to harness this to be able to create, using it to create your own custom art. And I think that's where the paying part of it, the $30 a month or more, so that you get like a private gallery, then your prompts become almost like worth money itself. Because if someone wants to uh, get your prompts, maybe they can pay you to, so you can give them those prompts so that they can create something similar, right? Because once you give it away, you know someone's going to be able to replicate that. I think that's where the as a artist is going to be a key thing, is that when you come up with a prompt that is sweet and you have to like, man, this is good, and someone will ask you, can you do that to me? And say, oh, I can give it to you for a certain price, right? I think that's where it's going to be. But oh my goodness, what a day and what a time to be alive. This is simply amazing. All right, guys. Solomon here again. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I just wanted to talk about artificial intelligence as a source of, like, as a medium to create concept art and art in general, and what the impact is to us as artists going forward. Uh, so, and as always, guys, dare to dream big. As you can see, the AI has way more access to databases. But I think for us as artists, I think that's where it's important to go out and live. Go into nature, go outside, guys. Go experience life, because out of that will come ideas. Yes, the AI can do all this, but it shouldn't be discouraging, because we have the capacity to create as artists, to be able to bring these images to life and to be able to create. It's your imagination, you're unlimited, you know. And there are some things that you can do better than AI for sure, because I know it's, when you look at this, it's like it's amazing because of the multiple iterations. But I still feel like as artists, we still have a place in this industry as concept artists. But find a way of utilizing this as well as an idea, as a starting idea, for example, and then build on that to create something really, really beautiful. Man, stay safe, my friends, and dare to bring. Never give up on your dream, guys. Continue dreaming big. This is a brave new world. It's a brave new world. Bye for now, guys. Wow. Just wow. Just wow.